right, here we are back again with Singletrack Session number 21. 21 of these bad boys.
Yeah.
Back in Bomber Studio in our comfy puffies. Joel's
right.
got his beanie because it's a little warmer today, though.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
It is. It's warmer. And I think it's because of all the white stuff falling from the sky.
Yet again.
Yeah.
It's snowing again. We're supposed to get another 12 inches today.
Wow. And we had a bunch this past few days ago.
I know. We had solid 8 inches the other day.
So, we might not see dirt for a bit.
No, and I'm really missing it.
I am too. Because I went up on January 1st and I fell.
Right.
And people are still making fun of me.
That's right.
And that's
they were.
not fun. And it was a graceful fall. I
falling wasn't fun or getting made fun of?
Made fun of.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed watching that.
People fall all the time, right? I don't fall a ton, and I slipped, fell, had a camera in my hand, so I was trying to be
Protect
careful.
the camera.
And apparently I did some pinball ricocheting off rock type thing, but
right.
like a true champ, like true Rocky Balboa, I jumped straight back up and
that's right.
Look
around real fast, make sure nobody's watching.
Oh, there was only like 8 people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in a conga line, but even the guy in front of me heard me.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh man, that sounded like it hurt." And I was like, "No, that's just my Serena Williams impersonation."
That's right.
Oh. So white stuff falling from the sky. We just launched our last episode talking about 2017.
Yep, the goals.
And you left one out that you kind of bombed with later that day, or maybe the next.
Well, it was
day.
one that you and I have been talking about for a while. I tried to talk you into it, and I've always wanted to do this, because I wanted to do the double. And for me, the double is Wasatch and the Bear.
Yeah.
And this year, they're 3 weeks apart.
Oh, plenty of time then.
Yeah, just oodles of time.
Yeah. And
I mean, I could probably get, a week of recovery and then start building up again.
Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Ramp it up.
Yeah,
Get
ramp
a
it up.
solid 80-mile week and then taper.
Yep, exactly. Don't dare me.
Yeah, because you sent me a text. I didn't know it, and you sent me a text with the application. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
a little stealthy, sneaky.
Yeah,
And then we have some good friends that want to try and sign me up.
Yes, we've been trying.
But it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I still got a couple more hours to sneak that in.
I don't think so. I'm focusing on the Bear, and I need to get my Hard Rock qualifier. And if I try Wasatch and something doesn't work, I'll be ready for Bear or vice versa. So I got to play it safe.
I hear you.
And that's why Javelina's on my maybe list.
Oh, yeah.
Because
backup.
That's my backup to the Bear.
Yeah, but Javelina's not a qualifier for Hard Rock.
It's the backup to enjoy something at the end of the year.
Okay.
Right? So if I go...
Fair enough.
Balls of the wall at the Bear, totally focused and everything, and goes well, then I can celebrate it at Javelina.
The Javelina.
Yeah. Not that it wouldn't celebrate after the Bear, but...
Right.
But yeah, you got some... Oh, man. I'm
we'll see.
blown away by your ambition.
I got to start running again.
Yeah, that's true.
That will help.
So, but we want to hear about everybody else's goals. We've had a few on there that have been pretty good. But the other thing I want to tap into, because I've been doing a lot of reading.
What kind?
Like just with words.
Okay.
And books.
Not Braille, but...
No, I've given that up. I got cow's fingers from all my days working building houses. But... So, I've been doing some reading, and it talks about, when you're training or when you're in a race, it's good to have mantras, right?
Oh, type of, yeah.
Yeah, like when you're running up a hill, there's like crush the hill, king of the hill, kind of get you going.
Oh,
so
in the snowbank.
Oh, yeah, that car just bit it, and it's a truck.
Yeah.
That's how the roads are. So he pulled out of the liquor store parking lot, so maybe he shouldn't have.
Yeah, right?
Maybe he tapped it open.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
He's fishtailing.
Dude, the best thing about being in the gym, one is... we're in the gym and you get to work out. 2, we have this grand view of generally the mountains, except for today. It's snowing hard. And 2, we get to see the junk show over at the liquor store. And somebody just pulled out and totally tagged the snowbank. It's awesome.
Big snowbank in a truck. But yeah, mantras.
Yeah,
so
mantras.
So I want to know people's mantras because I dig them. I enjoy them. And I know people have really gotten a kick out of now go get it.
Yeah.
People are digging that. And I still dig that one. That's one
That one's pretty
had
solid
for quite a while. But yeah, if you got a cool mantra, post it.
Yeah.
Let us know what that is because we're all about motivation. Because Joel's ambitious this year. So.
I am. We're getting a touch older.
Yeah.
Got to do it now.
I just stay away from Ultra Sign Up. That's the easiest thing.
Wasatch wasn't on Ultra Sign Up.
That's true. You
had to go and actually be very proactive and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm out. I can't be proactive. It's too early in the year. I'm hibernating kind of. And then we've asked, doing a little spring cleaning or winter cleaning, send us your pictures for the Singletrack Session.
Always.
We got one for this that was given to us that you're going to enjoy. It's an awesome shot, so we'll give that information. Plus photo credit and location is always nice.
Yes, it is.
And one thing I'd like to see for 2017 is send us pictures of you in your TrailManners gear.
Yeah, that's
cool,
fun.
Like cool places.
Yep.
Because we're here, and a lot of people say, oh, you should come to the East Coast. Well, we can come to the East Coast via gear. Right?
True, we can.
Because we have someone in Northern Ireland that keeps taking some killer shots on the coast. Turtle Miller is just killing it with his pretty beanie in the hot tub.
Yeah, bringing that sexy back.
Yeah, he sure is, Turtle. Keep it on.
Like literally, keep it on.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, keep it on. And then Jeff Hart, he's training for Hard Rock, and he's in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Trying to figure that one out.
There's lots of vert over there.
There is. And he's been doing some vert, and he's been rocking the visor.
Yeah.
So I want to get some cool photos of where stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
So. And what else we got going? Because 2017, we want to get launched off right. Strava.
Yeah.
We got some good followers there. Keep on that. Like I said, we'll have some fun little contests through Strava. You can't cheat on Strava, right? But we know none of our listeners would do that. None of our listeners would do that. None of that doctoring.
That's right.
Doping. Strava doping.
Strava doping.
Yeah, clean project.
That's
Clean
right.
project. But some of the big news, because we're kind of in that season where it's holidays.
Yep.
Not really races. I mean, we've had across the years.
Yeah, that doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me to get behind.
It'd be kind of cool to go watch.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
just
running it, no.
if we had our microphones and a speaker, that would be fun to watch.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We could heckle.
Yeah, heckle it.
We're pretty good
Mess
at that.
out of them.
Yeah, we're good at that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but the big thing that's going on is the UltraRunner magazine, UltraRunners of the Year.
That's right.
And me and you talked about it. They did it cool.
I know. Great format this
Yeah,
year.
like every day.
Yeah.
Who's next? And then once they got to like 3, you kind of figured out.
Yeah.
4 or 3.
Pretty
kind
much.
of figured out what was left.
Yep.
But we have here the top 5. So if you don't know the male and female ultra runners of the year voted on by UltraRunner magazine.
Right.
We'll start with females. We always do that.
Yeah.
Number 5. We're just doing 5 through 1.
Okay.
'Cause there's 10 of each that they vote on. But number 5 was Devin Yanko.
Well, she had a good year.
She did have a good year, and it's
Yeah.
good to see her back hammering again.
I know.
And then number 4 was Caroline Bowler.
Boy, she kind of came in, at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
She crushed it at the end of the year.
Courtney DeWalter, right?
Was she Leadville? Was she the Leadville person? Who won Leadville this year?
Might have been there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the top 2, Magdalena Belay, and then Casey Lichtig.
Yeah,
So,
both of them super solid
Yeah,
years.
that was, you could have kind of gone either way there.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations on that. I'm hoping to see some familiar names on these lists next year.
Right.
And the male side, number 5, Zach Bittner. Solid year.
Yeah.
And we had 2 of the people on the top 5 have been on our show this year, so I think that probably helped them a little bit.
I think
I'm
so.
going to say that anyway. Ian Sharman came in at 4. Just a good guy.
Consistency.
Yeah, up in Bend.
Yeah.
3 was Zach Miller.
Oh, man.
And,
that was fun watching him.
I wonder if he moved up the chain of this voting because of the North Face 50, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that was such a...
That, and everybody got to see his performance because those guys making those videos are crushing it. I love it.
Jamil, man.
Poor Jamil had to run fast.
I know. Run steep, get high, mountain outpost. If you're not watching their stuff, man, you're missing out.
I know.
It's just quality stuff.
It's funny.
It's a riot.
Love it.
And it's informative.
Yep.
So you can't got both. Number 2. Now, see, number 2 and number 1, that, to me, should have been... I hope it was really tight.
You think
Right?
so?
I do, because number 2 was Jeff Browning,
Yeah.
who's been on the show.
Consistency.
And then number 1, Jim Walmsley.
Right.
So here's my thing. So
Okay.
Jim obviously had a breakout year. Came
Yeah.
from nowhere. No one knew who he was,
Right.
pretty much. Had the unfortunate instance at Western.
The turn.
Right, the turn.
The turn.
So we had that. But then he had a good year after that, right? I mean, he
Yeah.
was breaking some course records, went down to the Grand Canyon, played around down there a little bit.
Yeah. Put his toe in the water down there.
Yeah. But you got to look at what Jeff Browning did, too.
Browning, didn't he win?
He won hurt.
Hurt.
And then he did another one in April in the Midwest. He won a 100-miler there.
Okay.
That went under the radar because it wasn't the big name.
Wasn't a big boy.
But then he went and did Western Hard Rock.
Did the double.
Right? The double. And
Yeah.
not only did the double, but placed top 4, right? In both?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that should have been really close between the two. I mean, they both are deserving of where they're at. Or even if they flipped them, I would have said they were both deserving
I've been
of
okay
that
if
too.
they tied.
Oh, holding hands. That would have
Yeah.
been a cool cover.
They should have done
Photoshop that. right?
Huh.
Photoshop that.
Huh.
And that could have been the bromance of the year.
Yeah.
Because that would have been solid. But that's, I mean, those are some runners there. And there's, like there's 10 through, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 that we didn't add. So you can go to their website.
I'm a little disappointed Hayden Hawks didn't come in top 5, to be honest.
He wasn't in the top 10.
That's stupid.
That is. It really is. I mean, because what he did coming out of nowhere, Speed Goat.
He won Speed Goat. He placed well enough to make the U.S. mountain running team. He placed really good at the World Championships.
Yeah, 4th overall. First time they've ever won a medal as a team.
Right.
And him being 4th absolutely helped with that.
Right.
And then North Face 50.
Came in 2nd place.
Yeah. So,
he's at least Rookie of the Year.
Well, I don't know. Would you consider Jim a rookie? I don't know what he holds.
No, because Walmsley's won JFK before.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, and then Hayden, I mean, his first anything past
15 miles?
15 miles was a Speed
Goat.
Goat.
Okay,
which
so
is
he
no joke.
should have been top 10 and Rookie of the Year.
I would have liked to have seen that for sure. So,
I'm excited to see what he does next year for sure.
Because it seems like he's being smart. He took some time off, it looks like, just recently.
Kind of. I mean, he went North Face 50, and then he went down to Costa Rica and did a 50K and won that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then he looked like he took a couple weeks off after that, which is the holidays. Obviously.
Good for him. He's smart.
Hopefully enjoyed that. So, yeah, top 10 on the UltraRunner. Those are 2 top 5s, but some big names, big years, friends. It's been great to have them on. We just need to get on that female list there and knock some of them out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Get them on the show. And then I have to make this announcement. We had Scott Jaime on. He was our first episode ever.
He needs to come back.
He does. And he's kind of under the radar, and I don't know why, but we'll get to that eventually. So our first show we ever did with him, he came on, and we talked about what he's done and some different things. And then he went on and started whining about fantasy football, how he never gets good picks. Like he's the 9th pick.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go back and listen to number 1. Well, Scott Jaime won our fantasy football league this year.
Well, that's why he hasn't come back on. He's been doing that too much.
He has been focused, I think.
I guess so.
So I have to give a shout out to Scott Fast Eddie Jaime, Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Fantasy football 2016-17 winner of the Bragging Rights League that I am the commissioner of. And let me just say this, Mr. Jaime, because you are listening. You beat me the first week of the playoffs because you had Le'Veon Bell, who scored like 90 points by himself, or I would have beat you. So let's congratulations. Congratulations. I won't be a sore loser. So congratulations, Mr. Jaime. Now come back on the show. All right, what do we got next? Rufa
is coming up.
Running up for air,
yep.
Mr. Jared Campbell.
Campbell?
My mind went blank there.
That's okay.
I'm watching the snowfall.
You're watching the snowfall.
Jared Campbell's race coming up in February. We got to fill that thing. I just looked, and I don't think there's more than 50 registered right now.
His limit's like what, 100 and something?
120.
Okay.
And it's the 24-hour, the 12-hour, and the 6-hour.
All right.
And it's not easy. You're up and down a peak for those amount of times.
Right.
But let's get some steam built behind that. So running up for air, it's on Ultra Sign Up.
Yeah, it is.
Cheap.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it. But it's a great little event, and this snow is going to make it even more interesting because they're getting pounded.
Oh, yeah.
So 6-hour, 12-hour, 24-hour, running
yep.
up for air, Ultra Sign Up. Jared Campbell, don't miss it. And he'll be there. So if
you
want to meet Jared, if you've never met him.
Super nice guy. Make sure you bring a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Have him sign it.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be cool, huh? We should do that.
We need to have somebody actually do that.
That'd
make
be
it
awesome.
Make it really like total legit spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And bring it and have him sign it.
Yep. And then we'll give you something.
Yeah. Like
that would be cool. Because, like Comic-Con, my family, my wife and kids go to Comic-Con. You pay like a ton of money to get autographs from these stars.
Right.
This is cheap. Whatever the entry fee is for Rufa, that's cheap.
It is.
Plus, you can take a spreadsheet for that price and get it signed by Jared Campbell.
I know.
Oh, man.
We're going to not tell Jared this is going to happen, and he's going to be like, why are so many people bringing me spreadsheets to shine? This is going to be awesome.
That'll be sweet. What else? Oh, Scout Mountain.
Boy, that just opened up.
It did just on January 1st, just like a lot of other races.
I know. That was cool to see so many people jump on it right away. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that Wendy Jagalowski only signed up for the 60K.
Ooh, called out.
Called out, girl.
She's going back for revenge, I think.
I think she is,
You know how it is, though, sometimes you get that course, because I've done it at the Buffalo Run.
Yeah.
Right? I did the 25K the first, 6 years.
Yeah.
Because I kept going back for a better time.
Yeah, right?
And
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where it's at.
Yeah. I think she's scared.
Oh, dang. Joel's
Double
putting
call
the
out.
smackdown on Windy. But yeah, Scout Mountain Ultra. What a great course. Beautiful course.
Yep.
Tough, challenging course.
Oh, really hard.
One of the nicest race directors around.
And you know what? We'll be interviewing him here shortly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Joel's dropping all kinds of tidbits.
I know, right?
And that's not even the biggest one we'll drop today.
He's going to come over, and he's going to come to the OR show, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be staying with me. So I'll probably try to figure out some way to hoodwink him into coming and working out in the gym.
Pajama party.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Joel and Luke in their pajamas, pillow fight.
You know what?
That's going to be awesome.
That's sexy beard right there.
I'm going to videotape it.
Yep.
Yeah, so Scout Mountain opened up. That's a good race. I think Joel has that on his list of many.
I think so. We'll talk about it more in the next month or so.
That's on my to-do list as well.
I don't have to hurry up and sign up for it because I kind of know somebody.
Yeah, and I might. But I want to go up and maybe even just do a show up there. I love that
that'd
place.
be fun.
That place is so pretty. And that start-finish is awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's right next to that river.
Right on that asphalt where you get to sleep.
Yeah.
That's so comfy. That was some of the most comfortable parking lot I've ever slept on. And it's that says something.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to drop a bomb.
Yeah,
right?
so we took care of all the small stuff.
Yep. Little stuff.
Let's talk about the big stuff.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Right?
So we've been working on this project you may have heard about.
For a couple months.
Yeah. And it's been a lot of work.
Yes.
Lot
And
of
it's
stress.
about to start to be a lot more work.
Yep, for sure. But we're ready for it.
We are.
We've learned our lessons.
Uh-huh.
We've taken our time.
Yes.
Right? To do it the right way.
We're going to do it right.
The Ogden Trail Running Festival.
Yeah.
The 2-day event
Yes.
of Ogden, Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Booming metropolis, outdoor mecca of the globe.
Yep.
Right? Tickets are officially going to go on sale for the film festival.
What day?
They're going to go on sale January 8th, which is Sunday,
Yeah.
at 12:08 a.m.
Oh, my gosh. Set your alarms.
Yep. You're going to there's 100 tickets. That's it. So don't be 101. There's no wait list.
Yep.
There's no groveling. There's no bribing with beer. We will take the beer, but we will make you sit outside
Yes.
and just hear everybody talk about the films when
Yes.
we're done.
Mm-hmm.
100 people is all it's going to hold.
Yeah.
Okay. Tickets are on sale. $25.
Yep.
You get
Oh.
more than $25 worth. Just even showing up.
swag.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
just the people. I mean, the people they're going to be there because we know some they're going to show up and watch.
Yeah.
That's just worth $25.
It is.
That friendly
just
banter.
hanging. Yeah.
Because that's why I used to always love the Moab Bread Hot Race. Is that's the first event of the year where you
Yeah.
got together with people you haven't seen. Well, it's not. Ogden Trail Running Festival is going to be that way too.
Yeah, I know.
So $25, you get beer, food, film,
Mm-hmm.
T-shirt, swag, and a discount to the Amer Sport, which does Solomon, Arc'teryx, all kinds.
25% off of already outlet
Yeah,
prices.
so that's crazy,
Right? Nuts.
Yep. So that's our drop. So you can share
That's
that with your
one.
friends, or you can wait.
That's one of the two big ones.
Yep.
Right?
So January 8th, Sunday, which is
Okay.
this Sunday,
Yes.
on Ultra Sign Up.
I know,
should
which
say
was
that.
cool.
Yeah, it's going to be on Ultra Sign Up, and you'll be able to see who else is registered.
Yeah, I
You're
love that
competing
part.
against.
That's right.
For front row seats and
Yep.
the right to drink a TrailManners IPA.
I know.
Special edition.
Right.
But yeah, so if you have any questions, let us know. But yeah, those tickets are officially going to be on sale January 8th, which is Sunday.
Right.
100 tickets only, folks. Okay, that's all we can do.
Yeah,
The
you
next
can't
day,
bribe us.
Saturday, is going to be
Uh-oh.
an expo free. But God, we had to up the ante.
We did. We talked about this the other day.
Yep. Joel kind of dropped some hints.
I did.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
he's going to drop another one.
Yeah.
Maybe a bomb.
Well, so like we talked about the other day, I was feeling bad. I was feeling like Saturday was like the stepchild that has been left out. So years ago, Eric and I had this trail racing series, Northern Utah Trail Series, and one of the races was the Gib Wallace. Was it the Memorial Run?
Yep.
Is that what we called it? The
Yep.
Gib Wallace Memorial Run, and it was either 5K or 10K. I
Yep.
can't remember which one it was.
5K for sure.
So if quickly, let's back up real fast. Gib Wallace is like the grandfather of our trail system here. He cut all the trails in. He was a big advocate. He was on the Ogden Trails Network. And then he passed away one day. So we were like, well, how can we give back? Well, let's have this Gib Wallace Memorial Race, and we'll raise money, and we'll give it back to the foundations that help run our trails, right? So unfortunately, we had to put that race to bed due to some permitting issues because there is some weird, funky private land up there that you don't want to cross with an official event. All right, so then I was thinking about this. It's like, well, we have a new trail that was cut in a few years ago. that connects to kind of where the start is for the Saturday Expo. Let's have a race.
Amen.
And I started thinking of the routes. It's like, okay, I think I got a really solid route. Challenging, yet scenic. It will be, I don't know, maybe 10K. It could be an odd number. I'm not going to force it. It's
Maybe
going
it's
to flow.
8K.
I know, it could be 8K. It could be 12K. Whatever it is, you're going to like it.
So that's going to be added to the Trail Running Festival.
That's going to be added to the Trail Running Festival on Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Yes. So we're going to have a race now.
Yep. So we got a film festival, a race, and an expo, and shoe demos. You can shoe demo during the race if you wanted to.
How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
I know.
But I think what Joel mentioned, too, I mean, again, if you're not from the area, if you've ever visited here or know anything about our trail system, it is phenomenal.
It is.
It's super easy to access.
Yep.
It's right in town.
Yeah.
And the trails, I was fortunate enough to work on some trails with Gibb.
Right.
And he was a mountain goat, man.
He was.
I was blown away by his work ethic, and just he was explaining to me why he would scratch a trail in a certain way. He was in the military, did a lot of the engineering stuff.
Right.
What an honor it was just to work alongside Gibb for a while. And so like Joel said, I mean, this area owes a lot to Gibb and his
family.
His family.
Yeah.
And we've spoken to his family. They were excited when we originally did the race.
Right.
A lot of them came down that didn't run just to be a part of it. We've reached out to some members of the family to, again, just make sure they're okay with it.
Right.
And it sounds like they're totally on board again.
So we'll have probably have two different distances. Yeah. Right now we will. We'll have, because I know that some of the older people that are going to want to just go out and walk it.
Like Joel and I.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to walk it while I mark the course. And then we'll have something a little bit longer. So that way you can get maybe a better taste of the trails.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of what we get to play with every day.
But see, what adds to this, though, is the whole start finish. Because you're going to come back, and it's going to be this full-on expo
party.
with
I hope so.
Food and friends and fun, right?
Mm-hmm. Working on some pizza right now.
That's right. So that's going to be added. We'll announce some more information as that comes out. That'll be a registration fee. But the park itself, the expo, anybody can come to. But these events, we got permits, and I just got out of the city and county today for permits.
I know, they're good to go.
Yep, we're looking good. Insurance, all the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. So we're really rocking it early this year.
And you're going to get a cool T-shirt at least.
Oh yeah,
with the Gibb Wallace logo, which we still have, which is awesome.
It's awesome.
Lori Burleson made that for us years ago.
We
still have it, and she did a great job.
Yep. And there's going to be a lot there, folks.
Yep.
Because we're teaming up with some other people, other companies and people to make this event even bigger than we thought it would be.
I know. It keeps getting bigger, and the workload keeps getting higher, but it's all for a good cause. You guys are going to have such a good time. We're excited.
And there's some sponsorships available still for the festival, as well as some expo space for booths. So if you're interested to put up a tent or a booth to your product, your company, whatever it is, let us know.
Yeah.
We have all that information. We've got, like we said, our title sponsor. We couldn't do this without Solomon.
Yeah.
Man, they jumped on board, and now we've got some
Squirrel Nut Butter.
Squirrels Nut Butters on board.
They're on, pretty official.
Yep. So and then we have a few others that aren't.
Basically, we haven't got their check yet.
Yeah, basically. They've signed the line kind of, but they haven't paid the fee. So, But yeah, we've got some great sponsors, and there's still some space for that, as well as if you just want to put a booth up during the expo and it's screaming good deals for you guys too. So just let us know on that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tickets are on sale. Race coming up.
Yeah.
Ogden Trail Festival, May 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
Ogden, Utah. Mecca.
Right.
Don't miss it. And then we had some orders through the week. So we did take last week off, like we talked about.
Yeah.
So we had some orders come through, which we always want to give a shout out to those.
Always.
David Tarkelson bought a beanie and a PI, one of our nice PI.
Dude, he's going to look good in that PI shirt. Yeah, those things are awesome.
So they're gray with baby blue, kind of a nice cottonish.
Oh, so soft.
Oh, they are. Chris Quint from Maine bought a trucker hat, and then he said, that's not enough. I'm going to give you a donation on top of that.
That was so nice of him.
And and he even offered to show us around some trails in Maine if we ever get back there, which
that'd be pretty cool.
Be awesome, man. Getting a tour guide, because me and Joel are all about giving tours on our area too.
Yeah.
Trey Schmidt from Utah got himself an ASIC shirt
right on.
with TrailManners. And then we are out of beanies.
I know.
Beanies are gone, folks. They are gone.
Out the door.
Okay. Last
next
couple
year?
went out. Grant Nicholas, our good buddy in Jackson Hole.
Yep.
He's been a part of us, our show since the beginning. He's been listening to us.
Right.
Samuel Vaccaro, good guy. He's been rocking his.
He's got a good stash.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
His beard's rocking too right now up there. And then speaking of beards,
Yeah.
Ty Draney.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. That was
He's
a good
rocking
picture.
his, and he looked super good.
Yeah,
it was
he
like
does.
we should have used that picture to sell the beanie. We'd have sold out a lot quicker.
Next year we will.
Yeah, that was super. He got lost in his eyes, as some people put.
Yeah.
And then our last beanie went to Turtle Miller.
The Turtle.
Yeah, he actually bought it though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You know what? Turtle's got some races coming up here soon that we will touch on probably next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, another Joe likes dropping these to
Yeah.
keep you on the edge, thinking about what's going to happen next.
That or my memory's so bad. I was like, oh, that's right.
That's right. I think that's the same guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty quiet couple weeks.
Yeah.
But
Things
a
are going
lot
to start ramping up, though.
Yeah, and a lot of announcements. So just
who do we
happening.
have on the show next week?
Next week, we're going to be talking to a friend of ours.
Yes.
Right? But she's awesome. Right?
The nicest person you've ever met.
Pretty much. And we've said that
At least
before
top two.
about people, but this is
Really?
legit.
Yeah.
Right?
You feel like you're in, sun is on you.
All
and
the
only
time.
on you.
Yep. All
When
the
you talk
time.
to her.
Yep. So
When she talks, rainbows and kittens are jumping in the background. Or for her, puppies.
yeah, puppies. There we go.
Puppies and kittens and rainbows.
We've known her for a few years, and we actually knew her when she was getting into the trail scene.
Yeah, right.
Way early on.
Because she used to be a roadrunner, I think.
Yep. And now she's going to be coming on the show for our next Tuesday's episode.
Yeah, so Misty Alessandri, right?
Yep.
She's on the show for next week. She is going to talk to us about her journey to winning the Pony Express 100. Now, along this journey, she's had some setbacks with the Bear 100. She has run Buffalo 100 and been successful there. But, dang, that girl got fast.
Yeah.
And she won Pony Express. So we want to bring her on the show, talk to her about that. Talk to her also about running with a grateful heart, because she has one of the kindest hearts you'll ever meet. So we want to bring that to you guys. Plus, we're also honoring a request. Bring more everyday runners.
Yeah.
Now, even though she won that race, I would consider her an everyday runner because she is such a good kid.
Well, not only that, but she's had so many struggles with injury.
She has.
And I think her overcoming that, she's always positive about it.
Yeah.
Dealing with situations like that. So it's
Yep.
going to be a great show having her on.
I think so.
You're not going to want to miss it. And then the next week, we're going to have
Luke.
Yeah, we're going to have the outcome of the pillow fight.
Yep, Luke Nelson will be on the following week talking about winter running, the smut, and what he has coming on his schedule for the year.
I'm excited to hear what he's got coming up personally.
I know.
And
And
he's
then-
got other things going on, but
We might be able to get Turtle on because he's going to be in town next week.
yeah, and he wants to move up that list of number one listened to show. So he's gonna Turtle. If you come up, you got to bring it, bro.
Yeah, you got to come up to Ogden at least if you're going to be in town.
especially if you're driving that Mercedes Sprinter van.
Yeah, right.
We got to break that in. Bring the burritos. So yeah, we'll have him on, and then we've got some other stuff lined up in the future, logging in those dates. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's show.
All right.
A lot going on. Again, if you have any questions about the Trail Running Festival, make sure you let us know.
Yep.
Tickets are on sale. There are 100. Do not miss it because
Yeah.
we can't give you the bro deal.
No.
Right? Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. On one other note, we are going to move the website this weekend to a different host.
Okay, yeah, the Trail
Because-
Manners.
One, the host we have right now, I'm not happy with it. Two, I want to move to something more secure and faster.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen this weekend. So if the website's acting weird this weekend, that's what's going on.
That's right. So not only is Joel and Eric going to get faster, but so is our website.
Yeah, it's going to get significantly faster
So
this
that'll be
weekend.
good.
Yes, it will.
All right, folks. It's been an awesome week. Snow is just pounding down right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wait to
dumping
go
right
out
now.
and drive around the rest of the day for work. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this week for the Singletrack Session number 21. And be ready for the tickets on sale this weekend and a great show on Tuesday with Misty and her, what do you call it, her trek to greatness.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.